Hey everybody, I'm here with part 4 from Path 5 of my Abyss unit and resource overview. In the last video, I looked at Red Skull, Bishop, Symbiote Supreme, and Massacre, or Massacre. For this video, I'm going to start off with Omega Red. For Omega Red, I used Aegon. It took 5 revives and cost a total of 200 units. Omega Red's Abyssal ability: for each bar of power filled by the defender, they trigger a passive fury for the duration of their special attacks, increasing their attack 7.5%. Every critical hit by either champion in this fight increases the defender's power rate by 1% for the rest of the fight. The next opponent was Medusa. For Medusa, I used Doom, cost 4 revives, 2 health pots, and a total of 216 units. Medusa's Abyssal ability: gain an unstoppable buff every 30 seconds that lasts 15 seconds. If you nullify a buff off the defender, reset the timer to trigger another unstoppable. The next opponent was Cable. For Cable, I used a combination of Void and Aegon. It took 10 revives, I used 8 health pots, and it cost a total of 384 units. Cable's Abyssal ability: critical hits against Cable cause him to gain a dynamo charge. Each of Cable's landed or blocked strikes deals a flat 100 energy damage to the opponent for each dynamo charge. The next opponent was Karnak. For Karnak, I used Aegon, took 1 revive, I used 2 health pots, and it cost a total of 134 units. Karnak's Abyss ability: the dexterity and parry masteries do not function in this fight, and both champions are permanently power locked. The attacker suffers a negative 50% attack at the start of the fight, but gains 2% attack for each hit of their combo meter. Now we'll have a look at some gameplay of Aegon versus Karnak. I found the Karnak fight to be the most fun for any of the fights in the Abyss. Most videos I had seen prior to doing this fight myself, people were just using Aegon and throwing heavies against Karnak in the corner. Initially that's what I was going to try, but I figured I'd try a different approach to start. The backdraft intercepting worked pretty well, so that's what I ended up doing each time I faced Karnak. Doing it this way, either as a one-shot, or I would end up using 1 revive, which wasn't too bad. Now back to my unit and resource overview. And the final fight, the Collector. I have a link in the comment section of a more in-depth video for the Collector fight. Now I'll have a look at the totals for Path 5. In total, it cost me 176 revives. I had guessed it would cost 95, so it cost me 81 more revives than I was anticipating. Path 5 ended up costing me 7,843 units. I had expected it to cost 3,800, so it ended up costing me 4,043 units more. So Path 5 really didn't go as I had expected. The two biggest issues ended up being Massacre and the Collector. For the Massacre fight, I probably should have backed out when I realized things weren't going well. Now I'll have a look at the totals for my entire Abyss run. So in total I used 661 revives. I had expected to take about 602, so I ended up using 59 more revives than I was anticipating. I used 23,961 units. I had guessed it would cost 24,080 units, so I ended up being 119 units less than I expected. I hope you find this video series about my Abyss run, for the units used, resources needed, useful when planning your own Abyss run. I've left a link to my Discord in the comment section. Feel free to join. All of the information in the video series can be found in different channels of the Discord, along with a collection of videos showing the different fights throughout the Abyss. Thanks for watching.